front of the soccer net, and that made everyone feel good about themselves. Back then, I was sure I was going to grow up to be a professional soccer player. I even kept my rookie card in mint condition in case it turned out to be worth something one day. Craig Heffley. But when we got to kindergarten, everything changed. The refs started using their whistles, and they didn't let us do the kinds of things we got away with the year before, like running with the ball in our hands or pushing kids out of the way. That season, the refs blew their whistles almost every time I touched the ball, so when I was in the game, I'd stand in the corner of the field and pray the ball didn't roll to me. It's not like I was getting a lot of playing time in kindergarten anyway. The coach only put in the kids who were good, and the rest of us sat on the bench. Mom told me the reason the coach wasn't playing me was because I was his secret weapon, and he was saving me for a big moment. But I didn't understand that Mom was just trying to make me feel better about myself. So whenever the coach did put me in the game, I'd go out there thinking I was hot stuff. Even the snack shack wasn't fun that year. Some parents complained that they were selling too much junk food, so they replaced the slushies and other sugary treats with healthy options like granola and avocados. Ugh. But the slushy sales from the snack shack paid for the field upkeep. So that year, the Parks Department could only afford to mow the grass once every 3 weeks, so the ball kept getting stuck in the weeds, which really slowed the games down. After a bunch of kids got ticks from playing soccer in the long grass, they decided to end the season early, which was totally fine with me, because that meant Mom didn't need to pull any more ticks off my rear end. Ew, ow! I feel bad that I've never been good at sports because I think Dad was hoping I'd be a star athlete. Whenever he'd go to the library, he'd always come home with a stack of sports books. I'm sure there are kids who are into those types of stories, but that was never me. If you go to the library, you'll find all sorts of books about kids who do amazing things and lead their teams to victory, like The Winner by Todd Frederick and A Kid Named Champ by Colin Nixdorf. But I never had any experiences like that, and I'll bet there are lots of kids out there just like me. So one of these days, somebody should write a book for the rest of us. It's not like I've got anything against sports. I like them just fine, as long as I'm not the one playing. In fact, this summer I watched the Olympics on TV pretty much nonstop. It was Mom's idea for us to watch the games as a family. She says that these days everyone's in their own little bubbles, and sports is one of the only things that can still bring people together. But I think a little togetherness goes a long way, because Mom had us scoring the athletes on TV while Manny cheered them on with a flag. Yay! Go! Go! Mom says she loves the Olympics because they show what human beings are capable of at their best. But I like watching for the bloopers, like the pole snapping in the middle of a pole vault. What? Snap! I'm just glad it's somebody else out there and not me, because I'm sure I'd be nervous if I knew there were millions of people watching from home. And when you mess up in the Olympics, you're supposed to act graceful about it. But if I just spent 4 years of my life training and then made some dumb mistake, I'm pretty sure I'd have trouble smiling for the cameras. That's why I do one of those sports where you're part of a team, like the 4-man bobsled. Mind if I squeeze in with you fellas? Because then, when you screw up...